And welcome back to Campo Mate. Big game coming up here. Mexico taking on Jamaica. The battle of the unbeatens.
You see Mexico at the sideline, eager to take the pitch. Certainly looking forward to showing what they've got in front of this capacity crowd at Campo Marte. A lot on the line here, an opportunity to compete at the World Cup. And Mexico storming the field with Jamaica. Mexico in the red, green, and white, and Jamaica in the very familiar yellow, green, and black. This will be a contest for the ages.
There you see the huddle of Mexico. Focus, the big news. Farid Samano suspended for an altercation in the previous game against the Cayman Islands. How much will they miss the big winger? We are about to find out. Mexico will be kicking off on the right of your screen. Jamaica receiving on the left.
Certainly quite a blow. Samano has scored multiple tries and does fantastic things in defense. And he will have to sit this one out.
Chavez. Alejandro Chavez with the kickoff. High, down, still. Oh, Castillo, brilliant hands. Mexico, they'll have the ball first. Marquez, off the right foot, straightens the attack. Jinx back towards the breakdown. Can't get away with the attention there. Strong tackle from Linton. And the turnover as well. Good work from Linton. Now the piggyback penalty comes the way of Jamaica as they go wide. Firstly with Bush. Bush goes out one more. The big man in Smith there. Come midfield. Fessel. Fessel. He is a large vessel, is Fessel, as he bumps his way into the 40 here of Mexico. They tap quickly. Weber. Dummies inside, outside. Weber. He's going to get the first try here for Jamaica. They open the scoring. It was good lead-up work from Fessel. And Weber, he finishes off with 5.
That's just great heads-up play there from Weber. He saw that there was no way Mexico was going to be able to retreat over defensively to find the support that they needed. Weber just took it on his own. Pretty classic 2-on-1 situation towards the outside. And that's exactly what Jamaica needed to start this match off correctly.
Shoulder. Yeah, okay.
Conversion successful, 7 points to 0. Jamaica with an early lead here over Mexico. And now the crowd starts to get involved.
You've got to think that Mexico's got to keep the ball out of the hands of some of their big men. Vessel's so difficult to bring down.
Weber, short and high. Castillo can't handle. And that's been the dominance of Mexico. It has been their kickoff and restart. Turns one inside, Linton. Now turned over, tapped over the sideline from Castillo. It'll be a line out for Jamaica.
Castillo a bit frustrated on that one. He seemed to have read exactly where he wanted to go with it, just bobbled it off the front of his hands. Same story on the restart.
Open it up. Straight, open it up. Gold, step across.
Weber, he'll have to throw. Finds Fessel. Fessel can't get his arms free, needs to get to ground. Knee gets down. Tough call there against Jamaica. I thought Fessel had got his knee down, Katie, making him a down player and having to release, but referee's call's final.
He's trying to draw attention to exactly where that was. But you've got to look at the interpretation of the match official here. You've got to play on. You can't just stop.
Mexico get the penalty and they go quick. Arredondo shifts out wide, now Marquez. Marquez able to shovel that ball back to some support. Now Chavez. Referee calls a halt to it. It was a little messy over on that far sideline. Looks like a foot on touch. Will be a line out for Jamaica inside the 50 off Mexico though.
Looks like Jamaica was going to pick that one up anyway, but ball went into touch first.
Arredondo steps out, finds Chavez to his right. Chavez jinking run up towards the halfway line and then over. They come to the left. Marquez. Marquez still looking for some support. Brings one in, finds Ramirez now. Ramirez, the speedster. On the outside, Ramirez. Weber. Brilliant try-saving tackle in the corner there from Weber on Ramirez.
And Weber does both things very well for Jamaica. He was the try scorer from earlier and a fantastic job tracking across field. Ramirez has so much speed, but Weber knew exactly what to do and got him into touch.
Now Jamaica will bring this out. The Barbarian turns one inside, outside. Now they're away. Jamaica. Chavez. Crowd approves of that tackle. Osborne pops it up. Bush. Bush is going to have too much pace for Ramirez. And they've gone the length of the field here, Jamaica. A try saver from Weber with the tackle. Length of the field, and Bush, he dots it down under the post. Jamaica extend their lead now 12 points to 0.
Heartbreaking stuff from Mexico there. They were so close to the line, and Jamaica just strikes back with a vengeance. Jamaica have that edge.
Conversion from Weber, right through the middle, 14 points to 0. And Mexico, they've dominated the competition thus far. Find themselves in unfamiliar territory here, down 14 points to 0.
They've got to fight back here. It's critical that they get possession of the ball, keep it in hand. And they can't go into contact against Jamaica. They've got to just move the ball quickly.
Good high restart. Tap back, Castillo. Chavez looks for support, close to the sideline. Calderon does well. Castillo goes forward. All picked up into a very dangerous position. And referee Warner here will have a chat to Fessel. It did put the player down safely. So just a penalty for this one. Or maybe more. We'll wait and see what the assistant referee has to say.
Mexico couldn't ask for a better gift than Fessel to sit down for 2 minutes.
14 black. 14. 1-4.
And that is what will occur as Fessel, the yellow card is awarded, and he'll step off the field. If ever there was a time for Mexico, it would be now.
Now kick to touch.
And Jamaica now playing down one man. Mexico, you've got to think that they're looking for some space somewhere because it is available. Playing a man-up situation, just move the ball quickly.
Well, they've got to be patient too, Katie. Sometimes you'll see teams get a player up, they get excited, they try to push the envelope a little bit. They're just patient, the gaps will open up.
Yes, keep composure and make some great decisions now as the crowd continues to amp them up. It's all about trusting the training over the years to take advantage of this opportunity.
Need to score here before the break would be huge. Marquez, they come back down the blind side here with Pons. Pons dishes it off to Castillo. Calderon now to his right. Marquez floats one across Chavez. Turns the runner back inside there in Arredondo. Now Marquez. Upfield, Marquez. Finds Ramirez. Still Mexico push forward here. Ramirez spots a little opening. Weber again locks him down. It's been a good battle, Ramirez on Weber. Numbers here, they've got to score. It'll be Pons under the post. And Mexico are back. The crowd tell the story as they light up here at Campo Marte.
Dan, you talked about patience being exactly what they needed, and they had it. Pons just waiting in the wings. And a nice offload pass. And brilliantly played by Mexico, and the crowd is loving this.
Oh, costly miss on the conversion there. 14 points to 5. That one could come back to haunt them. That takes us through to the halftime break. Mexico, they answered back late there to take us through after 7 minutes. 14 points to 5. It's Jamaica in the lead. 7 minutes in the book, 7 to play here.
That opportunity for points certainly gone missing there. It's just about the fatigue. So much went into that sequence to score that try. Needed to take just an extra breath and make the points count.
There you get some shots of the crowd, the Mexican flag proudly draped over here. As they're trying to will their team back into this contest, down 14 points to 5 after 7 minutes.
There's not an open seat here at the pitch at Campo Marte. Such a riveting first half. We're going to see so much more closely contested rugby here for the second half coming up. The edge in points to Jamaica, 14 to 5. But a very critical 7 minutes coming up.
It'll be Jamaica kicking off on the right of your screen. The ball with Weber.
Vessel has returned back to the field now. Jamaica at full strength. Certainly a dangerous proposition on attack.
Weber, high restart. Mexico. Not a good contest in the air from Jamaica. Is penalised. Pons.
They look to try to go quick, but they'll have to go through the mark.
Now they move. Arredondo. Flat pass. Rapole on the field now. Links up out wide. Marquez. Strong defense comes in from Bush though. Shuts him down. Osborne taps quickly, comes back to the middle of the field now. There's Smith, ranges across field. Big collision comes in midfield. Bingham does well to secure possession, turned over though. The counter ruck is strong. Mexico have the advantage. Marquez goes up midfield, Rapole. Arredondo slices through, needs support. Arredondo backs himself around Weber. It's a race to the corner now. Arredondo and Weber, the fan. Beautiful stuff from the number 7. And Mexico draw first blood here in the second half. And we've got a ball game, folks. 10 points to 14.
Arredondo just shifted into second gear, absolutely took it up as much as he could. And Weber chasing down all the way to the end. Tried to cut the corner back inside to help with the conversion. Elected smartly just to touch the ball down. Could not ask for more effort there from Arredondo. Having so much confidence to break through that line and turn it on when Mexico needed it the most.
Conversion. Successful. 14 points to 12. Jamaica holding on with a 2-point lead. Beautiful individual effort, Katie.
And there's just another look at Arredondo just streaking past Weber. He's got so much speed. He tries to cut the angle rightly, but the damage was already done. And Mexico riding high.
Rapole will find the ground with that kick. Sits up now with Jamaica. Looping pass. The Barbarian. Osborne. Drawn pass. The speed here of Jamaica, though. As Bingham goes down. Great tackle from Rapole, though. Not through the gate on Marquez. The Barbarian taps quickly. Weber. Midfield with Bush. Bush to Weber. That goes back. Loose ball. Now with Bingham midfield. Driving his legs. Now finds the ground. Numbers to the left here for Jamaica. Osborne. Flat pass. Goes to Smith. Smith back to Fessel. Fresh legs. Fessel. Big fend. Beats one Fessel. Now he's around the outside. Fessel will take it all the way. The big man. He makes up for the yellow card with a try. And that extends Jamaica out to a little bit of safety there. 19 points to 12 with a kick to come.
You look up clutch in the dictionary there, and it is certainly Fessel. He just made short work of that attempt at the tackle. The best effort for Mexico. Tried to go low. There's no way you're going to beat him up top. But he is such a powerful man. And Jamaica have stunned Mexico. Still plenty of time left in this contest, but that's a tough one to take.
Conversion, no good. So we do have a glimmer of hope here. 19 points to 12, 7-point ball game. As we look at the replay, Katie, like you said, just clutch effort there from Fessel.
See, look, the attempt, he's got just such a long reach as well, too. That fend is dangerous.
Weber with the restart. That one tap back into the hands of Jamaica, though. Bush to the middle of the field now. Smith, the speedster, bouncing off tackles. His opposite number, Marquez, brings him down, though, just on the 22. Bingham, midfield now, Bush. Bush can't get free. Bingham floats one out wide. Unmarked player, and there's another one coming in for Jamaica. You would think that's the final nail in the coffin for Mexico. There's the athleticism of the Jamaicans proving too much here.
You've got to give credit to the shape of their attack as well, too. They just stayed spread as wide as they possibly could, just waiting in the wings. And a great job of just shifting the ball to where the Mexican defense was not.
Now Stepani from out wide to convert. 26 points to 12. 2 converted try buffer here.
Those extra insurance points are certainly what Jamaica needed to just quiet the crowd. They've had just some clutch moments under immense pressure from Mexico.
Weber again, high restart. Touched as it goes over the sideline. You can see just heartbreak there from Calderon as his fingertips brush the ball before it goes over the sideline. Now Jamaica will have this line out. Under a minute left to play.
You've got to love the way this Jamaican team plays. They're just so composed, and they just have ample athleticism here. And Mexico playing with all heart.
Weber, low pass picked up by Stepani. Crossfield he goes. Now with Smith. Stepani comes to the middle of the field. Bingham, short, Fessel. Good low tackle, brings the big man down. No advantage for the penalty for offside, though. Will come all the way back. You would I think it would be very close here to tapping this ball and putting it over the sideline.
It's at this point in the match where Jamaica's just favoring the fact that they've scored those tries early on. The extra insurance has been exactly what they need.
And that is the full-time whistle. 26 points to 12. Jamaica. Bedlam on the field as they celebrate. They've booked their ticket through later this afternoon with that outstanding performance.
Heartbreak for Mexico, but they certainly put everything they had. They absolutely drained the tank in that contest. As we see jubilation for Jamaica, and couldn't ask for a better performance by both teams.
Take a little break.